How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Bitcoin is falling down once again. I want to talk about what's happening, why we're falling down. I understand a lot of people are kind of upset right now. They're wondering if now is the end of the cycle. And I was actually just talking to another person that makes YouTube videos too. And we were wondering, or we were chatting back and forth how it seems like, there's all this good news coming up, but yet Bitcoin continues to fall lower while other assets continue to move up. We have gold hitting all-time highs just a few weeks ago. We have, it seems like every indice near all-time highs, continuing to hit all-time highs, all-time highs, all-time highs. Amazon, Google stock doing really well. And it can feel like you're left out a little bit right now. So we'll talk about that, what I think is happening, some levels to watch, why we're falling down right now. And at the end of the day, of course, you have to make your own decisions with what you're going to do. But I'm still bullish on this market long term. So we'll talk about that too. You can make fun of me in the comment section. I was banned for a week off YouTube, just so you know, in case you're wondering why I'm back now. I posted a video explaining a lot more about it. But if you want to follow me just to make sure that you get all the content, I have links underneath the video to Telegram, to X, to Rumble. Rumble is a company that buys Bitcoin, so we should support them over there. If you want to just, while you're watching this video, you can click on those links, follow me on the other channels. In Telegram, I was posting videos like every day anyways, even though I wasn't on YouTube, and it's completely free. So check it out. Also, BYDefi has a new bonus going on right now where you can get some free money or some extra money for trading. No purchase necessary, all that kind of stuff. You can check out the links. It's the second link in my link tree now underneath the video. One of the things I'm changing, along with not monetizing these videos. So I'm going to try that for a little while, see if that helps not get me banned. So, of course, let's roll the disclaimer. Just a reminder, this is not financial advice. This is not legal advice. Do your own research. I'm never going to reach out to you either in the comment section or through any other means to try to get you to invest in something that I'm investing in or to send me crypto. Some links underneath the video are affiliate links. I may earn a commission, but this is at no extra cost to you. Of course, do your own due diligence. All right, we're back to it. Yeah, we have more and more people getting banned. Let's talk about what's happening in the market right now. There was an insider who opened a $750 million position, short position, and made $18 million in 30 minutes. Current unrealized profit is $70 million. Maybe he knows something. So we have people shorting the market. The person that has been very successful, that started to short the market just a minute before Trump dumped some altcoins like 50, 60, 70%. That person's actually negative right now. I think they're like negative 30 or $40 million. So kind of interesting. But now there's this new insider. This is why I say you can never trust these people, because this could be the same person, right? He could show, oh yeah, I don't know anything, I'm losing tons of money, but then he opens up another position and then he's up even more than he's down in the other position. So yeah, it's interesting to watch, but I don't ever follow these people blindly. This is another person that just got kicked off of YouTube, but let's keep moving. Binance is dumping Bitcoin. Wintermute is dumping Bitcoin for Binance. It's causing liquidations. That's why we're down. We fell from 107 down to 105. A lot of people are losing crypto. I'm actually down on my BitFi positions right now. Most of them are down. You can see a couple down 9%, 15%. This one says it's down 52, but I opened it. I closed a position that was up over 100% and then rolled all the profit. So it's basically even. And this one's down a little bit more, but it's a smaller position for me, about $250 on Solana. Altcoins obviously just getting hammered. However, we are still up a lot in some of our other positions, like on Blofin. I've had those positions open for over a year now, and they're still up 600%. Lots of liquidations coming in. Over $1 billion in long liquidations in the last 24 hours. Just absolute carnage. This is why I don't go super aggressive. I use a small portion of my portfolio, of my crypto portfolio, for altcoins, and I use a small amount for lever trade. But the majority of it is just spot Bitcoin or ETF Bitcoin. I really think there should that should weigh down portfolios. And then you should also probably diversify outside of crypto as well, just for your own safety. Of course, not financial advice, but like it keeps your mind a little bit more clear when there are liquidation events like this. Because honestly, like this doesn't scare me at all. If we continue to go down further, I have capital to put into trades if I want. You can see too, just a lot of liquidations, Binance sending us lower. When you look at the liquidation map, we could fall down further to liquidate some more long positions, but you can see there are a lot more shorts that would get liquidated if we start moving up. Kind of the price levels I'm watching, obviously we just went down to like 105,000. So if we break down there, the next major level that I see is 103.5 thousand, because that's where we got to during this liquidation event. It's different for every exchange, but that liquidation event that we had where altcoins fell so significantly, Bitcoin fell down to about 103, I believe. And then from there, 100,000, obviously a key psychological level. 98,000 is the next stop, because that's where we got down to back in June. And then I'd be watching this trend line, which, you can see we've hit 3 different times. And it's right now at 94,000. If we break through these, if we have a big liquidation event, we fall down, altcoins are going to get crushed, in my opinion. Bitcoin dominance is going to go up. Why is this happening, though? Like, why is the market so blah? Why is this so boring? Keep in mind when you zoom out, like, we're still up a lot. Like, we go through these periods every 6 months. It seems like we go up, then trend sideways for 3 to 9 months, then go up, then go down, up, sideways, chop down 30, 40%, then move up, chop around, move down 30, 40%, then move up. And, it's a very similar situation. Like the last few times that we've seen this, within 2 months, we've had a big move up. Personally, I think that there's not a lot of people buying Bitcoin right now. Like everyone that I talk to, especially I talk to a lot of other YouTubers, like they're kind of just waiting. They built up crypto positions back here during the bear market. Like this is when I made the majority of my positions. I stopped buying spot Bitcoin, except for like a couple few small dollar cost average buys. I stopped buying right around the halving, which was April 20th, but I was buying throughout the entire bear market. So like I averaged all this time here. So then this has been, diversifying into other assets and building up cash and stuff. A lot of the people I talk to aren't buying hand over fist. They're not like, oh, well, we're going to go up to $200,000, $300,000, so I'm going to buy a lot right now. No, they're more cautious because of where we are in the cycle. I could see the manipulators, the market makers, Binance pushing us down. And of course, this is no guarantee, but pushing us around, pushing us down, making everyone think that the market's over, the bull market's over. But then if the economy is good, if the Fed's lowering rates, if there's liquidity, I could see kind of the max pain being we fall down, liquidate a bunch of people, a lot of people leave, which is already happening right now. And then we move back up to all-time highs. Kind of like, we've seen that recently. It's not like retail traders are really running the market anymore. And it's not really like the halving has the same effect, because we're already at like a 1 or 2% inflation rate. It's not like decreasing the inflation rate by 50% is really going to cause much difference in selling at this point. I mean, it's a bullish event, but still, it's not as impactful as it was when we went from 20% inflation down to 10 or whatever it was. Like, just fundamentally, it doesn't matter quite as much. And I think just in general with Bitcoin having ETFs now, it's much more tied to macro and the conditions of global liquidity. So right now there's not a lot of people buying. Stocks are going to all-time highs, so we have hedge funds kind of jumping on that train, and people are still a little bit cautious to see what the Fed's going to do, right? Are they going to inject liquidity sooner rather than later, right? But I think everything is still very bullish for Bitcoin. Like there's still bullish news, bullish things happening, but I don't see a lot of buying, honestly. But that can change quickly. Like we've had it like just a few weeks ago. We were at $109,000 on Bitcoin, which is not far away from where we are now. Then we went to all-time highs within 10 days. So I personally wouldn't, I personally am not selling my Bitcoin. I'm not selling my Bitcoin. I would like to sell altcoins, during the bull run. If we go into a bear market, I might just sit on those coins. That's why I'm majorly in Bitcoin within my crypto portfolio. If you want to know what I'm investing into outside of crypto, I talked about that recently in the Telegram. Again, that's free underneath the video. It just doesn't fit with my core audience here on YouTube very much. But yeah, I'm still bullish long term. I think we're in a good spot. I don't see a massive 70% drawdown or anything like that in our near future. I could be wrong. But I think we could get a lot of panic just going under 100,000 down to this like $94,000 region and then bounce back up. And then if we went to the top side of this again, we'd be hitting new all-time highs. Again, though, I could be wrong. Let me know what you think about that down below in the comment section. Yeah, if you do want to trade crypto, like I said, there are links to BYDFi, BTCC underneath the video in my link tree. You want to follow me on Telegram, X, Rumble, you can do that. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video.